To configure the general settings for messaging, navigate to Messaging, then Messaging Setup, and then General Settings. You'll note that General Settings is one of 3 categories that need your attention in setting up messaging. This first page is quite straightforward and only requires you to work through a series of options for how you would like messaging to behave. Things like return email address and which phone number to import will most likely be fairly simple. But this bit here might require a bit of thought. This is where you set up the order in which people get contacted when messages go out, both to the primary family and the non-residential family if there is one. There's a description here which helps describe this. When you click this drop-down, you'll see variations on this order, and you'll need to think about which one you want to use. This bit here, unless overridden per student in Student Contact Details screen, might sound a bit weird, but it's referring to how you've set up your contacts within each enrolment. Let's take a look at one. Here we are back in Enrolments. I'll search for a sample student. If I scroll down to Contact Ordering, you can see here how the contacts are arranged and who the emergency contacts are. To change the order, you can drag them up and down using this hamburger icon. Also, note this comment. If emergency contact is set to No, then the contact will not be included in the contact ordering. So in this case, to make sure that they are, let's make both parents emergency contacts, which is probably what you'd expect to do anyway. Remember to click Save. Let's go back to setting up messaging. This field here can be useful as well as it automatically places a subject into the message. Note, you can use merge fields here for the student name. And in this section, you can specify the default message type. Note that if SMS is not available for a contact, it will default back to email. And remember that SMS messaging incurs a cost, whilst email is free. Here you have a few more options which you can select based on your needs. And finally, you can create a signature for messages sent as emails. And remember, this only works for emails. Once you've made your selections on this page, click Save.